Hello my friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Cordant. We are back for some more Rogue Trader. We are in the Trinitos system. We had some fights over here against these unknown ships, to which we very sadly were defeated. I'm gonna try them again soon because it left a bad taste in my mouth. We're just gonna explore Foulstone here. We have this Monastery of the Order of the Hammer. We're gonna see what this is about. Lord Captain, we have received a transmission from Foulstone. It was sent by members of the Order of the Hammer, votaries of Saint Cognatius, whose monastery is the only settlement on the planet. Or rather, it used to be. Some time ago, a transport vessel, the Navica, we've heard about this before, I don't exactly remember where. Was it from Jay or from the Leech? Well, some time ago, a transport vessel, the Navica, unloaded several thousand refugees from a planet belonging to rogue trader Winterscale. The Order of the Hammer has judged this invasion to be an act of aggression and is asking for your lordship's protection. I mean, unloading refugees is not an invasion. We will not abandon people of faith in distress. Prepare a landing party in my shuttle. I am taking the monastery into my protection. Those people are victims, not invaders. Prepare my shuttle, I shall head to the planet and resolve this conflict. Yeah? As it please you, as it please your lordship. Okay, I was wondering if it's gonna be a book event or not. Okay. So, 6 / 11 days after the feast of the passing of Nicomedes Keith, the champion of faith, disquietude marred the calm of the monastery of the Order of the Hammer. Countless tortured souls steeped in fear arrived on Foulstone in a star bark. A great apostasy had befallen their home and turned them into abject wanderers seeking help and refuge. Their wicked and cruel captain, the owner of the Navica, had betrayed them. Once the unknowing souls in his care had made landfall on the world's surface, he most deviously recalled his shuttles and left, thus ridding himself of his duty of care to the unfortunate lot. Not knowing how they would survive in Foulstone's grim wastelands, the Forsaken people came to the monastery of Saint Cognatius, and there they surrounded its walls. They hammered their fists on its gate and implored and wailed, "Take us in, protect us!" And what once was a place of serenity and grace was now full of din, disorder, and all manner of things despicable. The interlopers brought with them worldly futility and strife. Oh, it's not obvious that there is a scroll bar. Very pretty scroll bar. And mayhap also the seeds of alluring blasphemies, if fiendly heathens lurked in their midst. After a prayer, the prelate Ectarchius turned his eye to the past in search of instruction. Prelate Ectarchius recalled the first missionaries to set foot on Foulstone's vast wasteland, led by their zeal for serving Saint Cognatius. And those missionaries had received the blessing of Nicomedes Keith, the champion of faith who had travelled with them in their star bark to found in his place a humble and pure abode wherein to cultivate wisdom and piety. And Saint Cognatius, a man of great endeavours, a warrior and a wise artificer, never cowered behind the walls of a librarium, but stepped bravely into the darkness, carrying light in the palm of his hand. And he commanded others to do the same. And not only Foulstone, but many other worlds of the Colonies expanse bear its imprint. And Prelate Ectarchius did welcome the interlopers warmly as his guests, but he did warn his brethren to keep their vigilance. This sounds like a mass. The brethren and sisters of the Order of the Hammer came forth to meet the strangers, carrying water and protein victuals and medicinal herbs and jugs of promethium. But the crowd came to blows over viands, and blood was spilt, and many were trampled or mauled in the stampede, some of them dwellers of the monastery. Then the warriors of the Order of the Hammer donned their flak cowls, inscribed words of praise to the god Emperor on their tactical visors, and went forth, ready to render service in battle. With lasguns and bolters they pierced the interlopers, with their chainswords and power flails. Oh my god, there are power flails? Man, if there's a weapon I love, it's flails. Power flails, they struck them, and a great and bloody harvest was reaped that day. Man, I wish there were power flails on Darktide. But the interlopers too, scant though their armament was, and scanter their skill in battle, slew many among the monastery's dwellers, for great were their numbers and greater their desperation. The monks fled behind their walls and rang the vox alarum and shut the gate, and commanded the armed guards to keep watch over that gate, slaying any who approached. A quarrel broke out. The hungry and the sick lay siege to the monastery, begging for help. In their spite, they blocked the water collector and unpowered the generatorium. The faithful, in the meantime, made ready to resist. And a miracle came to pass. The god emperor sent his champion, his confidant, his right hand. The rogue trader of the blessed house von Valancius, may the light of his grace remain upon it forever. The blessed rogue trader, man, I love the images. These book events are really well done. So that I am being depicted as a savior, and I'm guessing these are the what's the word? The refugees, and these would be the warriors of the monastery with the power hammer, no less, and the pickaxe, or a war pick. Okay. So the blessed rogue trader. I summoned Prelate Ectarchius and the leaders of the interlopers to hold each to account for their deeds. Or we have Dogmatic, command this formidable boarding force to fall upon the interlopers and slay as many as could be slain. Iconoclast, we gain people. I don't know what people is. The foundation of any rule are workers and soldiers, a faceless and nameless mass of the rank and file. In the eyes of the Imperium, they are merely a resource, easily procurable and renewable. I think people are actually just a resource. Okay. Extended the veil of protection over the interlopers, taking them into his care, and thereby of all Foulstone with them. Heretical. Oh, you bitch! Don't do this to me. The Hammer of Epiphany. All damage dealt when this weapon pushes an enemy is increased by 100%. And 3 profit factor. This is a... Okay, I will talk about this in a second. Unleashed his armed force upon interlopers and monks alike, wreaking great shedding of blood and pillaging for his delectation. So yeah, I love that being evil is tempting. That is something well done in this game. Being evil, or being heretical, which I guess is kind of like evil, it is tempting. This gives us the best reward, at least for the current time being. Cast a contemptuous eye over the aftermath of the bloodshed and departed with the words of abuse and reproach. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Iconoclast. I'm playing as a good guy, so we are going to extend the veil of protection of the interlopers, taking them into his care, and thereby of all Foulstone with them. Iconoclast plus... Oh! We established a colony? Humbly the Order of the Hammer heeded the God Emperor's confidant, and unsealed the airlocks, and opened the gate of its abode, and brought forth gifts of virtue to relieve the suffering of the ill-stricken. After a prayer, the architect set to work. In accordance with the saint's teachings and the parameters set forth in the standard template construct, they erected spacious living quarters and sturdy fort walls for the planetary militia, and a spacious auditorium wherein to trade and store goods, and a proud sensorium within whose walls clerks and servo bondsmen would maintain order and keep statistical records. And a new, yet righteous way of life came to Foulstone, and the people rejoiced, and all was good. Yay! Okay, cool. So, apparently we have a colony. Only certain worlds, usually the most habitable, are suitable for establishing thriving colonies ripe for development. Completing projects and colony events can earn the rogue trader unique rewards that cannot be obtained through any other means. Okay, so I guess the evil reward would not allow us to have a colony, I imagine. Projects are the... Although I wish I could still have a colony, but like with slaves and stuff like that, to be like proper evil. Projects are the backbone of colony development. Completing them requires resources that can be obtained by exploring planets and cosmic anomalies. Completing a project takes time. While you continue your travels through the Colonies expanse, you will receive a notification on the screen when a project is finished, informing you that the reward can now be claimed. Very interesting. We have characteristics: efficiency, complacency, and security. Efficiency affects the amount of resources produced by the colony, increasing it by 10% for each point of efficiency. Cool. Complacency. Affects the amount of profit factor produced by the colony and the speed of project in the colony, increasing and decreasing them by 10% for each point of complacency, respectively. I didn't read this right. Affects the amount of profit factor produced by the colony and the speed of projects in the colony, increasing and decreasing them by 10% for each point of complacency, respectively. Okay, so if I'm reading this correctly, this means that profit factor goes up the more complacency we have, but the speed of projects would go down. Okay. And security. Affects the ability of the colony to cope with negative events on its own. Negative events, I don't like that. And what is this? Colony projects. For St. Drusus. The powerful, influential cult of St. Drusus is willing to take the young abode of faith under its wing. However, the Order of the Hammer accepts these gifts with caution, wary of the figure of Drusus eclipsing their own patron saint, Cognatius, in the hearts of their flock. So, my understanding is that this project is going to block the High Throne or the Celestial Protector. So what do we get here? We get a reward called Infernical. It's a flame weapon that deals a lot of damage, apparently. It only shoots in a straight line. The armor penetration of this flamer is increased by 4%, but it does not inflict a burning effect. Then it's not very nice. 20 holy gifts. Ooh, plus 2 profit factor. Reputation with Drusians. And more efficiency. What's the cost, though? There is no cost? The High Throne. The Ecclesiarchy lacks a capital in the Chronos expanse for which to guide the faithful. If Foulstone ascends to the status of a cardinal world, the Adeptus Ministratum will ensure the prosperity of their new planetary stronghold. Heretics will tremble when they hear of the alliance between House von Valancius and the Ecclesiarchy. Reward. Lord Captain's Void Ship gains the Emperor's Retribution feature. Plus 5% to critical hit chance against Chaos enemies. Interesting. 20 holy gifts, 2 profit factor, and 1 security. Okay. And Celestial Protector. No one in the entire Chronos expanse will make a worthier guardian of a sanctuary of faith than the head of a House von Valancius. A marvelous basilica will be erected in his honor in the world's capital city. It will be decorated with a grand twin statue of the Emperor and the Rogue Trader. Thousands of parishioners and priests will say his name in their daily prayers and bring him reverent gifts. We will gain the Shield of Faith feature. Plus 30% to the prow shield sector. 2 shield arrays cover the ship's sides, 1 protects its bow and 1 its stern. So prow is a section of the void ship where prow mounted weapons can be installed. Okay, so I guess one of the sides gets more shield? Holy gifts, profit factor, and complacency. I think possibly the most interesting one is gonna be either this one or the High Throne. Critical hit chance against Chaos seems cool. I don't know how many enemies are considered Chaos enemies, but I'm guessing there are gonna be a lot. Profit factor and security versus profit factor and efficiency. Don't care about this. I think I'll go for the High Throne. A passive buff to everybody. Or is this for the Void Ship itself? It might be for the Void Ship shooting Chaos enemies, like Chaos enemy ships. Not the actual characters in my party. Okay, well, let's go with this one. Execute. Ah, so rank 1 we get these. But then we have a lot more. We have rank 2 and we have rank 3. Oh. Oof. Okay, there is a lot to consider in this game. Holy crap. There is actually a lot to this game thing, the colonies and whatnot. Epiphany. If the wielder kills an enemy with charge, this ability has no cooldown. Huh. Accuser of sin. Crusade. Man, there's a lot of stuff. Oh, the Hammer of Epiphany as well. We can get it through here. Oh man, look at this. Okay. So how long does this take to complete? 0% executed. Doesn't say how long it lasts. Okay. Well, the next order of business. You can manage your colonies remotely using the colony management screen. Why? Aha. Still doesn't say how long. Okay. We have 2 people. Yeah, okay. And I want to check the items we got. Wraith bone fragments, I don't know what they're for. We got the blessed bolter casing. The what? Single attacks with bolter weapons automatically... Oh, wait. I'm thinking that this means that they hit, but they can never crit. I will try this though, because if we can crit with this and we can never miss, that's gonna be very awesome. But really, it ignores cover? No, I'm suspicious of this. We got the ghost sword, but we required Aldari weapon proficiency. How do you compare with mine? Less damage, more penetration, same attacks, same bonuses, but... No, that's exactly it. That's all it has. It's simply a power weapon. Okay. Okay. And the other order of business is void ship management, because we are gonna upgrade our ship. So let's see what we have. Man, this interface is always so strange. Okay, so we have swing run, we have torpedo control. What else do we have? Reinforced shields. A chosen sector of the flagship's void shields is reinforced until it suffers damage. The reinforced sector has an increased chance of absorbing enemy attacks and loses only half of its strength when absorbing damage. Using this ability removes any previous reinforcement. Cooldown 1 to 3 rounds at random. New heading. While moving, the flagship may make its next turn at 90 degrees instead of the usual 45, so it's more maneuverability. Warp wave. Flows of the Immaterium cause an enemy ship to immediately turn 45 or 90 degrees depending on the ship's maneuverability. If the enemy ship has suffered hull damage, this abrupt turn additional deals damage equal to 15 or 20% of the ship's missing hull for a 45-degree turn, or twice that for a 90-degree turn. Does not affect ships larger than cruisers. Not sure what those are. And we also have Arc Augury. The flagship's next shot gains +2 extra range. Okay. There are some interesting things here. And I think I'm gonna go for new heading and warp wave. Okay. That's done. On top of firing weapons, ship combat involves using abilities from various ship posts occupied by your trusted officers. Increase your ship's level to gain access to new abilities. Each post can have up to 2 basic abilities and 1 ultimate ability assigned to it. Wait, how do they do this? They select a guy. Yeah, and then... Ah, okay. Only 1 ability from each post can be used per round. The cooldown time before an ability can be used again is determined randomly and can take up to 3 rounds. Okay, so you have the new heading and you have the warp wave. Okay. Okay. So I am going to get overheat. I'm gonna quick save before I try this again, because this fight is, or at least it was for me, very, very difficult. I'm gonna see if with these new bonuses, if anything changes. I kind of doubt it. Let's not forget that ship combat is also on unfair difficulty. So it is not easy at all.
I'll be your beacon in the darkness.
But yeah, these guys, man, they break through my shields very quickly. Look at this. Oh, actually, he missed one attack. That's good. I'm gonna speed up the enemy turn. And then there's another one. Well, this was a lot better than the previous time. I don't know why. Is it just because they missed or something? I'm curious about that. Okay, so let's see. I think I was doing something like this the last time. And I think I'm gonna do the same thing this time as well. So blam 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 blam. Dorsal.
Macro cannons, volley!
Okay, not too much damage. Now I could try to do the warp wave to turn him and see how much damage this would deal. Right. Takes 5 damage turned over there. Not sure if this was helpful or not. And now we are going to get over here. Actually, I want to deploy my... Cancel this move. Thank you. I want to deploy my torpedoes maybe over here. Or... yeah, sure.
Torpedoes locked.
So I'm gonna move over here, shoot this guy.
Fire the lance batteries.
Okay. And this would allow me... if I get over here, I'm gonna be showing them my rear shields, so I'm more safe. I'm safer, sorry. Because my front side will be facing there. I don't think I need new heading here. It is a shame that I'm not going to be shooting my port missiles or my port shot, but I would be very exposed if I did this, I believe. So let's go. Let's just go here.
Onward.
And I won't restart my shields because I want maneuverability. Although this one only has 40 defense. Okay, so maybe let's restart them. Okay. Okay, off he goes. He can still shoot me, the bitch. Oh my lord. That was a lot of damage. Yeah, okay, I think I'm dead. I think this guy kills me right now. Dude, even if they don't kill me, the damage to the hull is a lot. Oh, he missed. It's kind of a shame that I have to kill the weakest one with the torpedoes, because I can't blow this guy up. Okay, I will still take the kill here. Right, now, I don't have a single chance to win this, but I will try to kill this guy. So let me see. May make its next turn at 90 degrees instead of the usual 45. Let's try and use this. Because I want to position myself looking forward to this guy here. I want to try and hit him with everything I have. Okay.
Bleed them.
Bleed them. Okay, broke his shield. We can't do much more. So yeah, since we're not gonna kill him, we're just gonna die. And we even missed. Oh well. Yeah, I think I have to leave this battle for later. I cannot face these enemies yet. Unless this guy cannot break my shield. If he shoots me from the side and not from the front... Oh. We might be living through this. Okay. Well, this cooldown is back, which is awesome. I would love to shoot that guy, but I don't think I can. Okay. So, port.
Fire right now!
Dorsal. This might be a mistake because I'm gonna be shooting him from behind next.
Macro cannons, volley!
Okay. Might still be worth it. Okay, so I'm gonna try new heading again to have more maneuverability. Although it's not much, is it? I might even just be better off getting over here instead of trying to go somewhere here. Yeah, okay, so I played this poorly. I should have left my attacks for once I got over here. Because now I can't kill either of them. Okay, well, I will still try it. See what I can do. Lance weapon.
Fire the lance batteries.
I wish this was off cooldown. Ooh! I think it was actually shooting to the non-protected area rather than the one that was protected. Okay, that's interesting. Now, he is facing over there. So I'm gonna put my torpedoes over here.
Our vengeful salvo!
But I think I'm dead. Let's see. He shot my side shield. That is a mistake. Don't kill me! Oh, if he didn't kill me, I would kill him. Okay, I want to try again. I want to try again. Because I messed up there, and I think maybe if I hadn't messed up, I could have killed him. It's still a very tough fight. Yeah, man, because, like, on the first turn, they blow my shield. 1 HP on the shield. I'm speeding up the enemy's turn. Yeah, man, how do you... how do you deal with this? Okay, so... if I get over here, can I still shoot this guy? Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna try something different, I think. I will start by shooting this guy here. Do I gain something by doing this? I don't think so. So I'll put my torpedoes here.
Annihilate them!
Move over there.
This one's going
Let's
down.
go aggressive on this guy. Dorsal missiles as well.
Fire right now!
And I can damage him further, but only like this. Does it work? Might work actually. Okay. Oh. Okay, so the ship... the ship blowing up deals damage to me. Makes sense, not complaining. I just found it funny. I'm restarting my shields, but I think I'm already dead. Okay, he's wasting his shots on the torpedoes. That's good for us. And I died.
Of the void shield array no longer protects us.
Okay. I want to give it one more go. But it will be the last one. I feel like this battle depends heavily on the first turn. Okay. Yeah, so see, this is a lot better than the last time. Never mind. Yeah, this is much worse than last time. Never mind. Never you mind. Let's see if with more maneuverability I can do something different. I don't think so, but I'll try it. Yeah, because I can't get an angle to him. Okay, so still torpedoes over here.
Our vengeful salvo!
Move there and shoot.
Fire the lance batteries.
Okay, dorsal.
Macro cannons, volley!
Yeah, I still can't. I still can't do that. Or I would take damage from him blowing up. Let's just shoot this one then.
Another salvo!
And I guess I can try and turn this guy. If he turns right, it's bad. If he turns left, it's good. Okay, that's... Oh my god, he's at 1 HP! Come on, man. How you do this to me? Okay, let's go behind him. But if I do that, I'm exposing my... Yeah, I cannot expose this.
Onward!
We have to go here and then just pray. But we're still dead. Let's pass. Yeah, we're dead. Shooting the torpedoes. Oh, that's bad for you. I'm not dead somehow, but I will die now.
The vessel's on the brink.
I'm alive. I'm dead. Okay, be right back. Okay, so I am back. I just got back to our quick save here because we cannot take care of this at the moment. We're gonna leave this system for later and try to deal with those ships when we have some more levels or perhaps some better weapons, something like that. And right now we are going to go... I think I'm gonna go to this planet via Omicron to prevent this more dangerous route here. Lord Captain, an emergency. We have received word that there has been a sighting on the lower decks. The Voxmaster's voice breaks. A sighting of Lady Idira. The messages we have received are incomplete and vague, little more than yelling and hysterical claims. There are reports of casualties and unrest. The compartment in question has already been sealed off, but I thought you might want to look into what's going on for yourself. The situation is delicate and, what's especially disturbing, there are mentions of Idira class being present at the scene. What is Idira doing there? Idira broke her micro bead, so I wasn't able to find out anything from her. But, Lord Captain, Idira is a psyker, and we are in the war. You are the only one who would risk setting foot in that compartment. And if you do not, we will never see Idira again. I beg you, Lord Captain, do not ignore this matter. Despite the carefully maintained distance, Victus's voice is trembling with fear. Okay, I will deal with this personally. I need the exact location. Right away, Lord Captain. Oh. We're taking somebody with us. I think I actually prefer J. More officers. The macro cannon chamber. Is this just like a random event, or is this a quest from Idira? It is a quest. Echoes from the past. A message has come to the bridge reporting that the departed rogue trader has appeared on the ship. The name Idira at last was mentioned, an unsanctioned psyker. The Lord Captain must act to find out what is happening and to neutralize the potential threat. Explore the lockdown chamber to assess the potential threat to the ship and crew. Okay. So first of all, let's see what we have here. She has bring it down, move, and take aim. And if we want to level it up, we can choose another thing to use. I think I'm gonna go for Master Tactician again. Just because I don't particularly like this one. The best thing about Grand Strategist, to be honest, and if I wanted to min-max J into what I'm gonna be using her for, which is very, very little, this might be the best choice because she can act first in every single combat, along with Cassia. But I think Master Tactician is a better fit, so I will take this on her. Yeah. We have a sign objective on my main character. Let's try out Inspire and see how this one works. And I don't really want to lose a lot of time on this. But Joint Offensive actually sounds good, because for every enemy hit by the Master Tactician's attack, the Master Tactician gains 1 stack of tactical advantage. Since she is dual-wielding pistols, and they have burst fire, I wonder how much this will stack. So let's test out Joint Offensive here. Unless there is something for Inspire that I might want. I'm just looking for something that might interact with Inspire. Salvation, no. Tactical Respite. Support the advance. Ally Coordination. No. Wait. The first ability the Master Tactician uses after the very first heroic act. Oh, okay. Never done. No. Not bad. The target of Inspire gains +1 additional damage for every 10 stacks of tactical advantage until the beginning of the Master Tactician's next turn. It sounds kind of awful. I will go for something different that I liked. Which was every time you give... somebody gives tactical advantage, they also heal. Which one was it? This one. Confronting in conformity. Whenever an ally grants the Master Tactician stacks of tactical advantage, that ally also heals 1 wound for every stack granted. It's just a little bit of healing. Okay, and what do you have? Since we might go into combat, might as well prepare properly here. She has her 2 pistols. She has a chainsword. We also have the arc rifle from Idira. Interesting. Do I have better light armor? I don't think I do. No, that I shot. Guess you can take those. I guess you can take this. No. Okay, so take that. You can get a cloak that decreases the target's dodge. And for the most part, that will be it. You can take a grenade. Okay. I'm just thinking if I want to give her a sniper rifle instead of these glasses, man. Instead of the chainsword, because she's not really going to be using the chainsword, I don't think. Snipers. I have just regular sniper rifles. Let's try it.
What a shameful failure.
Dude, really? 95% chance and you missed? I keep pressing I to close the combat log. An unfamiliar machine, barely visible in the flickering candlelight, hums quietly.
It's about time.
The cogitators regularly display reports on the screens, endless chains of symbols, many of which only high-ranking tech priests can likely understand. These rumors about Lady Captain Theodora, surely you do not believe them?
None shall stand in my way.
Yeah, I don't. I imagine it's some kind of warp influence. Yeah, there she is. And who now deigns to grace us with their presence? Another gaggle of heretics and traitors thirsting to get their due for what they've done? Or is it the leader himself, who has finally grown tired of hiding behind others? Theodora von Valanches is before you, and she looks grotesque. A hole yawns wide in her chest, rusted hooks protrude from beneath her skin, and a lumpen, inflamed scar cuts across her throat. The figure flickers, as though it is dropping in and out of this reality. She looks at you with the whitish eyes of a corpse and smiles venomously. Rogue trader, we meet at last. I had grown tired of waiting for you to pay me a visit. Theodora's look is appraising, and her mocking tone turns to one of distaste. Indeed, centuries of selfless toil and effort, and everything I left behind has gone to this non-entity. Argenta's eyes spark with fury. Warp illusion, begone! Argenta, my dear, there's no need to make such a fuss. Why don't we sit down over a cup of recaf like we used to? Invigorating hot drink containing caffeine or similar stimulants. Like tea. I'll listen to your rapturous tales of sacred relics, portents, and your special path. You must have been so lonely without me here. No one else is willing to listen to your ravings or help you with your childish treasure hunt. Theodora laughs melodiously, almost without mockery. At the sight of the terrifying Theodora, Abelard's face turns sickly pale. Thrones spare us from the cursed apparitions of the archenemy. Is that what you are truly praying for? I can hear how fast your heart is pounding, Werserian. I think deep down you hope this apparition never ends. Who are you? Theodora's lips curl in a malevolent smile. What? You ask? You dare say that to me, little boy? I am Theodora von Valancius Massimo Afscarus, rogue trader of the Imperium and commander of this void ship. Alas, my glorious voyage through life was ended in the dullest possible way, by death. A nuisance I staved off as long as I could. But do not weep for me, my boy. I am still keeping an eye on my property, and punishing all those who failed me. Theodora bares her rotten teeth in a snarl, her laughter piercing. Where is Idira? What have you done with her? Me? What have I done with Idira? Theodora laughs mockingly. All I did was turn that little mutt from the fringes into a true servant of the Imperium. I gave her toys. I cleaned up after her antics. I provided her with everything she could ever dream of. Oh, I had great plans for poor little Idira. You're not Theodora. Theodora is dead. There is no coming back from that. I'm dead? How is that? I am no different from those who have not yet crossed the divide between reality and eternity. I see. I speak. I remember the wrongs you all committed against me, and for all those who failed me, I have already begun exacting my retribution. I truly am Theodora, the remnants of herself that she left behind in this world. I am an echo of her memories preserved in the minds of those who cared for her. I am the taste of tears spilled for the unsaid and the undone. I am the terror of she who failed to turn the tide of fate and who refuses to look truth in the face. I am as real as the human passions that bring worlds to ruin. If you are Theodora, then tell me, who really killed you? Oh, wouldn't you like to know the answer to that question? I don't even know which you would find more satisfying. To give you an honest answer or leave you to languish in your ignorance. We'll see how you conduct yourself, little boy. What do you want with me? Why were you waiting for me? Theodora warily rolls her eyes. Matters are so dire that the pleas of one of my servants breached death's veil to reach my ears. How could I ignore such a desperate cry for help? And from my little Idira, no less. And, once I appeared here, of course I had to meet the pretender who has allowed this deplorable state of affairs. I'm sorry we could not help you, but you do not belong here. Theodora tosses her head back and laughs. The scar on her throat opens with a wet-sucking noise, curving into a horrible facsimile of a smile. He feels sorry for me, wretched, spineless creature. No, the only one worthy of pity here is you, boy. But do not expect any. I am not here to console you, oh no. I am here to seek retribution against all who failed me. My brainless crew, my useless officers, my pathetic servants who turned their backs on their mistress in their darkest hour. And worst of all, you, my dear heir. You who have undeservedly claimed the warrant and everything else that is mine. I will drag it all to the warp with me, including you. Okay, so I guess we're following Theodora.
As it should be.
The lines on the screen look fuzzy, as though the Cogitator's readout system or data storage has been damaged. The people's remains have been hideously mutilated, the flesh seems to have melted at the edges and is thickly coated in stinking mucus. Wonderful.
My warp site reveals something.
Oh. Cargo, okay. The wall lining is dented as though someone tried to break their way out. Labored stuttering growls and periodic rattlings come from beneath the casing. I imagine this is gonna be a fight, because it kind of looks like an arena. Let me do this then.
Follow my lead.
I'm pretty sure. No? Only darkness can be seen in the open breach of the macro cannon. A huge shell ready to be loaded into the macro cannon breach. Man, this is what we're firing during the ship battles.
A new challenge for me?
Kind of impressive. Oh, Theodora is there. As I wanted to read that. Where is she? I clearly remember her being around here somewhere. What was that sound? A spilt liquid, cloudy and carrying a strong chemical smell. It is the coolant used to stabilize the major cogitator systems. And this will end badly, I'm sure. Idira! She's over here. Ah, there you are, my little coward. Why won't you look at your captain, Idira? It's wrong. It's all wrong. Look at her, boy. My little Idira is utterly trapped in her visions. No matter. I will allay your doubts. Lord Captain? Idira turns her head to you, but her demented gaze only rests briefly on your face before sliding away. Up close you can see that the base of one of Idira's temple implants has blackened and melted. No! Wait! Lord Captain! Lady von Valanches! Idira raises her eyes to Theodora, who stands before her. Tears stream down Idira's cheeks. You came back! Theodora clucks her tongue in sympathy, reaching out to tenderly stroke Idira's hair. Poor little Idira. There. How could I not come? You were crying for me so desperately. Your pleas carried to the very depths of the warp itself. The smile suddenly drops from a mutilated face. Why didn't you save me? Why didn't you warn me? Answer me, you insignificant wretch, or I'll drag the answer out of you myself. Theodora's fingers dig into Idira's scalp, meeting no resistance. No. Idira lets out a soul-chilling howl and tries to grab the hand tearing into her, but her fingers pass through the monster's flesh. I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear anything that could have had anything to do with you. I'm sorry, Lord Captain. I failed. Ah! Idira breaks into a strangled scream, and you feel the air around you grow rapidly colder. Argenta wordlessly swings her weapon up and aims it at Idira, who is struggling in the monster's hold. The Sister of Battle looks at her without an ounce of doubt or mercy. Argenta, stop. Argenta wrinkles her nose at your shouted command and lowers the weapon by a few centimeters, but she does not put it away. We can attack Theodora. Idira snap out of it. For Vigdis, she is going out of her mind with worry about you. We can use coercion. We can use persuasion. We can kill her or watch what happens. I'm gonna go for persuasions to have a good chance to getting to the threshold. Idira, I am your captain, not her. Listen to me and snap out of it. Nice. Idira shudders and goes limp. Then she blinks, disoriented, and looks at you. Lord Captain. Damn it. Theodora shoves the psyker away with a low snarl. The rogue trader's body begins to change, losing its human shape. Chaos will devour you. It will devour everyone responsible for my death. Die! Die for the delectation of my lord. This bitch is a monster. Who are you, little Oh, that's bad. Warp beasts. Oh god, are all the workers... No, some of the workers are just normal. They're mutants and they have knives. 145 HP, ethereal flames. Okay, so we don't want to be stacked. Reduces damage suffered by the pink horror while other demons are alive. Ah, so we want to kill these first. Immune to toxic damage, immune to perils of the warp. Okay, so the plan is gonna be... Argenta goes over here to have line of sight for everybody, basically. I think I'm gonna have Cassia be here for the time being. My main character can go over there. I will want Abelard. When does he play? Ooh, he plays very late. Ugh. So, behind cover, and I'm gonna buff him up, I think, first. Pascal can come over here. How far can you move? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay, this is bad then. Oh, we have workers here as well. Okay, so in that case, maybe I will change what I'm doing here. I'm gonna have Abelard be here, and Pascal can go behind cover. I still don't like this distribution, though. Go there. And Jay, she will go over here. I don't like it. We're surrounded. But these are kind of weak. Oh, Idira is on my side. Okay. I'm thinking about trying to burst down these guys first and then kill the ones over here. So maybe I can have Cassia actually be here to try and stun both of these. And Pascal, man, if only he could go over there, everything would make much more sense. Okay, so Abelard, go over there instead. Okay, let's see. We're gonna start this battle, and I'm going to immediately give, I feel, Argenta a turn here. I want to deal with these guys as quickly as possible. Let's move over there and give her a turn. Chances are so low. I don't get it. Why is it so low? 95% dodge, that's why. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's try and knock him down. I could go for this, but I don't want to shoot Idira. Okay, so you... Oh, and by the way... Yeah, so the trinket does seem to work. Oh, never mind. It says it always hits, but that's a lie. Okay, let's shoot over here. Okay, one down. Let's get some momentum here. Good. Cassia, you can stay where you are. Now, Cordant. We're gonna try and shoot this guy in the same fashion, so take an extra turn. She will take some willpower damage. Or I can just single shot him. Nah, yeah, I think I will use single shot here. With devastating attack. Go down. Did not go down. Damn it, man. Okay, so concentrated fire and entrench to increase our defenses. Pass. Lady Navigator. I think we're gonna try and stun these. Oh, I have Blitz stratagem. Okay, let's do this first then. So, I will want the rear for these guys. Give Argenta as many buffs as possible. I will want the front line here to damage them as much as possible. And I will want the back line on top of us for more defenses. So, what does this one do? Choose one area. For one round, all allies within the range of 8 cells gain the ability to move to that area. This movement does not provoke attacks of opportunity and does not spend MP. Okay. So I could buff Argenta and give her an extra turn to deal more damage to these, try and bring them down. Or I can try to stun these guys, which I think is going to be the better option. Can't hit anyone else. Yeah, let's do that then. Okay. Depending on their status, 8 movement points. I think I will actually just kill these enemies here. Or this enemy at least. Instead of giving her an extra turn. I think so, yeah, because otherwise this guy might get up to Cassia and start hitting her, and I don't want that, so yeah, goodbye. Dead, injured, pass, do your worst. What are you doing? Wicked Bond. That hurts. This guy got knocked down, so we're fine. Okay, Idira, good. Forewarning. Analyze enemies, expose weakness, and hunt down the prey. Well, she's better at using prey than I am. Blinding grenade, what a bitch. Okay, so I have a decent burst here. So, what does he have? Yeah, so Warp Shield absorbs incoming damage for 1 turn. That sucks. I am thinking about these 2 plus a burst on this fella. It will also increase my versatility stacks. I could move. But this means I'm becoming very exposed. I am slowed, I'm guessing because of this stupid fog here. I think I'm just gonna stay where I am. For right now at least. And just try to deal with these enemies quickly. Let's see if we can bring him down. He did not get dropped, but he has 9 HP. So I think he's basically dead. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do You Serve Me. I'm gonna do assign objective to this guy. I will use Air of Authority on Argenta. If I can just kill this... Nah. Take an extra turn. And just kill him. That's more versatility, plus we get an heroic act. And I am gonna go for the Arch-Militant one. So until the end of combat, the Arch-Militant can make one additional attack each turn, including one additional attack on the turn this heroic act was used. The first attack after using this ability, and each turn afterwards costs 0 AP. So we are investing in the future, basically. Get that. And we're gonna continue bursting down these demons. So this costs nothing. So concentrated fire. I don't need devastating because he's already downed, right? One turn. Let's just burst him. Good job, Argenta. I love you. Stay in cover. Let's prepare devastating attack. Let's reload. And we pass. Do I want to move? I guess I can move. I can get over here, I guess. Okay. So I'm in the defensive area. These guys are moving, but I don't really care about them too much. I care about this! You bitch. Okay. So... thinking. This costs 2, which is very unfortunate. But I could get over here, heal Pascal with a medkit, taunt and endure, plus brace for impact. I think I prefer that, to try and keep him safe. Okay, so let's heal him. Okay. We're gonna taunt and hopefully hit these 3 guys. Taunted, taunted, taunted. Good. Brace for impact. Endure. And that's it. Jay, you get to play as well. I kind of forgot about that. I don't want to give the turn to Argenta. I'm gonna give it probably to Pascal. They are actually both weak. I think Pascal might be able to just kill them both. I have to check something here. Because Pascal's weapon, Brutal Strike, yeah, it would also hit Abelard because of this square right here. Okay, so I can't actually depend on him. Oh, and I can use move, that's right. Okay, so voice of command on on Pascal. Man, I keep messing up their names. Move. Let's get into a safer area, like over here. Okay, very nice, very nice. You can even mark this guy as... No, what? Oh, because it's already marked as prey. Okay. So pass. Now Jay is playing again. Do I just kill this guy or do I give Abelard an extra turn? 7 shots. That is a lot. Okay, take a turn. It also increases Cassia's willpower, so I guess it's worth doing this. We have Endure, we have Brace for Impact, so I can just hurt them with a better weapon, I suppose. Good. You can come over here. I'm just trying to spread them. Huh? Why do you cost 0? Okay, a little bit of a longer episode again, but I have to understand this. Whenever a heroic act is used in combat by any character, the offensive attack will cost 0 AP. Aha! Okay. So it's not bugged, it makes sense. I don't want to burst, because if I burst, I'm gonna shoot my friends as well. Which is very unfortunate. Oh, no, 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 no. This works, this works. So, 7 shots. Man, she... What kind of damage is that? Rending damage. I wonder if this damage is special in some way. 15% armor penetration. Doesn't seem to be, but... Okay, so Pascal is now playing. I would like him to get a little bit closer to what's happening. I don't think I can do it safely though. So I think I will just get buffs on my characters here. And try to help out that way for now. Does this reach? No. Okay, so what about... I can hit... I always hit multiple targets with this. What about from here? Yeah, I always hit multiple targets. Which is unfortunate. This apparently hits every... 4 targets. Okay. Tactical knowledge. And I can even shoot someone. Okay, I think these guys are melee. Yeah, these are melee. So I have nothing to fear from them, at least not for right now. So, yeah, let's shoot this guy here. Nice. What did this do? The bounty hunter simultaneously makes several attacks. The number of attacks is equal to the number of prey in combat. I don't think I want to do that. I want to save this for someone else, like for example one of my officers. Man, I so want to shoot that bitch, but he still has the warp shield anyway. So what do I do with Cassia here? I can buff. I can get over here and start doing nothing, apparently. I can give Argenta an extra turn to do what? Single fire on these enemies? That's something. Okay, I'm gonna swap the front line over here to buff Abelard.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
And I think I'm going to give possibly Abelard an extra turn. Is that something that I want to do? Can't really hurt, right?
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Me?
Sure, let's build some versatility stacks. I can, for example, burst fire this guy here. Ooh, I can also give him steady superiority. I don't think he needs it though. Let's just do this then. Okay, so burst fire this guy. Okay, not bad, not bad. And we can charge and kill him. Nice. And I can cast Endure again. Sure. I'm now out of the area. Well done, me. Well done, me. And I will move away to get out of line of sight of the demon and pass the turn. Wait, did he just deal 0 damage to the beast? Oh, she used the... she used the heroic act. Idira, don't blow yourself up, please. Okay. Do you still have your buff? You no longer have your buff. But Idira is behind him, making this unsafe. I would kill her. I mean, do I care if I bring her down? I guess I care a little bit. I don't want to kill her. Okay, so I think I can move over here, for example, and just start shooting these enemies. What if I came over here? This actually sounds perfect. And we can shoot twice because of our arch-militant attack, right? This costs absolutely nothing. Go. Okay, these effects were from the smoke cloud, by the way. 21 to 31, but if I snipe, he just dies. Okay. So, kill him. Oh, you gotta be joking. Run and gun. Okay. Revel and Slaughter. Let's swap back to our bolter. And we are fine where we are. I'm just gonna prepare my next turn here. With these two. And I'm gonna force movement from that guy with Cassia if I can. Okay, so I will just give Cassia an extra turn. No. Oh, she can move. She can move. I don't know why, but she can move. So let's see. He's the only one alive. I wonder if he's gonna get pulled or not. He does get pulled. I don't know why my staff didn't work. Interesting, though, to be sure. Just buffing. Okay. I'm playing, I can get closer. And I have 57 stacks of tactical advantage. The damage is pitiful. So I will just buff Cassia then. Yeah. More momentum anyway. Oh, because I think Idira used my momentum. Okay, Abelard. Let's move for this guy here. Let's do that. Swap to our hammer. $38 damage, that's good. Kick you away. Good. Taunt. Swap weapons. Is he taunted? Yes, he is. And disarmed. Let's endure. Pass. J. I guess you can shoot the guy. Damn it, man. I just wanted to... Okay. I guess I can get move on Argenta. Just to move her closer. Okay, she can go over there, for instance. Why can you do this? I don't... Okay. It's fine with me. I think the heroic act also counts on extra rounds, which is kind of amazing. Okay, so you take Finest Hour. Actually, you take Inspire for more damage. And take Aim. And yeah, take Finest Hour. And Argenta is gonna melt this guy. Come on, man. Tell me there's an angle that I can do this without hurting Abelard. Please, game. Okay, this works. So... I can do Concentrated Fire. And I think I'll also do Devastating Attack, see if I can knock him down. Oh, you are so screwed, my friend. Not dead, huh? Take a turn. Guess what, bitch? Oh. I may have forgotten to reload. Die. Oh, come on, man. Just leave me alone. Okay, they get to play now. Are you in trouble, or do you have... You have Endure. Bitch. I'm gonna speed their turn up. It's fine. Okay, so Jay is still playing. I can't see her movement squares. She has 0, okay. I suck.
Am I getting paid for this?
Pascal can move over here. Do that. Do this. Just shoot the guy, doesn't really matter. Lower his damage. Cassia. I think we're gonna do what we usually do. Man, I'm so annoyed because I have to bring them to a safer position for Argenta to shoot, I mean. So get over there and let's pull this guy back. Let's try it again. Maybe this will pull both. Okay, it would have, but it only pulled one. Take a turn. The usual deal. Concentrated. Devastating. Burst. Oh my lordy. Okay. That was good. Oh no. I don't want to overpenetrate. Oh, come on, dude. Really? Okay, what if I move? Oh, nice. Get shot. Run and gun. Don't have any bullets there, but we have from this. Perfect. And by the way, so this means that this trinket here doesn't mean we cannot critically hit. Very powerful trinket then. With 25 damage. Okay. And this actually hits, which is funny. Okay. You can pass. What are you doing, Idira? Just don't kill yourself, okay? Okay, so now we just have fun.
I'll do it.
Yes.
Idira stares at you with crazed eyes while clutching the wounds on her head. At first, no sound comes out of her lips, and then she coughs weakly and whispers, "Lord Captain, is it really you?" Also, it seems like this game is gonna be very complicated to actually do like 1 hour episodes consistently, because battles take a long time. Argent rains her weapon at Idira and watches her closely. Or watches you closely, sorry. Man, you really can just kill Idira. Are you alright? Idira removes her hand from her head and tries to wipe away her tears, leaving bloody marks on her face. Then she touches her burnt out implant, frowning. I don't know. It should be quiet, but in my head, the whispering's louder. It shouldn't be like that. The abomination claims that you called her. Is this true? Me? Did I? Yes, Lord Captain, I think it was me who called her. I can barely remember. The voices, my old good whispers, they suddenly turned red, sharp. They started cutting, tearing, ripping me to pieces. I cried out, I called for help, and she came. Idira groans and clutches her head. Damn it! Why are the voices making so much noise now? Shut up! Shut up! Has anything like this ever happened to you before? Like this? Never! Well, there was something, but it was different. It wasn't as strong or as terrifying. Apparitions appeared, mechanisms malfunctioned. The crew lost their minds. Idira breaks off. But Lady Von Valanchis knew about that. She said it was a small price to pay, an acceptable expense. No psyker is immune to it, but what happened here, it was just a mistake. I won't do it again. Idira stretches her lips in a helpless smile, looking past you. There will be no more mistakes, Lord Captain. Argenta grits her teeth. This is not the first time this heretic has caused the death of her crew. Do you remember the incident on the mid-deck, Idira? What did those honest souls ever do to deserve such a fate? To be turned into mutants and attack their own families? You are a monster, a heretic. If you have any humanity left in you, admit what you are. Shut up, Idira moans. Quit your preaching. You're the worst out of everyone here. The previous rogue trader has been seen on this ship recently. Was that your doing? Yes, Cordumt. I did it a couple of times when I'd had too much to drink. At the time, I thought her voice among all the whispers in my head. I thought I heard her voice among all the whispers in my head. The voice was so sad, so clear. I couldn't help myself. I answered. I hoped I could reach her there. Idira bites her lip. Ever since she died, since I first heard her voice in my head, the whispers have gotten louder, clearer, harder to resist. Okay, so we have a warp. Oh, we were very lucky with this. A warp check succeeded. You heard the warp whispering in your head and you answered. Are you insane? Or the warp tricked you, it played upon your feelings. I can understand why, but there is no excuse for what you did. Let's go with the one with the lore check. You don't know what it's like. The most important person in your life, who's now gone forever, suddenly starts talking to you inside your head. How could I not try to reach her? I had to. She falls silent for a moment. When she next begins to speak, it is in a barely audible whisper. I know what you're thinking. During the warp jump, when Lady Theodora came out toward us, I keep thinking about that meeting. I keep blaming myself. Why didn't I divine it? Why didn't I stop her killer? These thoughts have been playing at the back of my mind day after day, choking me with guilt. And do you know what? The one on the officer's deck, I don't know what that was. But this time, here, this was the product of my guilt. An accuser straight out of my own mind. So what am I supposed to do with you now? Idira turns sharply to face you. Cordant, I know after everything I've done you have no faith in my willpower or my strength, but I can fix everything. It's just, I'm not at my best, you see, but maybe we can find a way. To replace my implants, or some other remedy, a better one. Lady Von Valanches said that such a thing could be found, if not here then elsewhere. Man, I'm thinking if there's a way to make her not be unsanctioned, or just remove that chance to blow herself up, that would be awesome. I just didn't need it before, but we just need to find it. We need to figure out where to look for it, and we'll get it. And until then, I'll keep myself on a tight leash. What will happen to my crew while we look for this remedy? I want to help you with it, I'll think of something. I'm not gonna kill you, but... Okay, so what will happen to my crew while we look for this remedy? Idira swallows and straightens. I'll pull myself together, Lord Captain. The death of Lady Von Valances knocked me for 6. I'll get myself under control. No more booze, no more obscura, nothing. And I'll stop walking around the lower decks. I'll be stone cold sober. She determinedly wipes the tears and blood from her face. I want to help you, Idira. We'll think of something. Idira covers her face with her hands and tries to hold back her sobs. Thank you, Cordant. I won't let you down. You are making a mistake, Lord Captain. Perhaps you will find something to slow the decline, but it will not stop it. Only a miracle can save Idira at last now. Why? I've heard enough stories about ways of extending a psyker's life, but I don't think you'll like all of them. Idira awkwardly shakes out her stained clothing. Oh god. Her stained clothing. I think I'd better... With your permission, Lord Captain. She sways, takes a step back, and faints. Voxmaster Vigdis. Lord Captain? The Voxmaster's shaking voice comes over the comm bead. I received a report that the shooting on the lower deck had stopped. I presume you have brought the situation under control, awaiting further instructions. Man, there's so many options to just get rid of Idira, it's amazing. I got rid of the warp's illusions. Idira is alive. Bring her to the chirurgeons and have them see to her. You hear unconcealed relief in the Voxmaster's voice because we know she was her friend. Of course, Lord Captain, as you command. Man, okay. A very cool battle, a very cool quest for Idira as well. We're gonna leave it to the next episode to explore this region. We have some items to pick up, some goods and whatnot. So yeah, something to do in the next one. So, this will be it for now, my friends. As always, I want to thank you all for being here with me in the channel, watching some Rogue Trader. Sorry about the longer episode. I know some of you enjoy it, some others might not, but it is what it is. If you have any questions or suggestions, you know what to do, leave a comment below. If you are enjoying the content, consider subscribing for more. Many more videos coming out soon, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. Until then, stay safe, everyone.